other Wisconsin Republicans, and I'm speaking specifically of the U.S. Senate candidates, Mark Newman, Tommy Thompson, a little bit of a surprise when you ask them about their particular race. They say, no, priority number one is re-electing Scott Walker. Are you going to campaign for Governor Walker? Are you
Sure.
supporting what he's doing? In
Yeah,
what form will you
I don't want to
campaign
see Scott
for
lose
him?
this recall any more than those guys do. So I've got a pretty busy job, but I campaign. I do events for people who have recall elections. I've did one for Terry Moulton the other day. I did one with Pam Galloway. I'm sure I'll be campaigning with Van Wangard and Racine, with Fitz. You know, I don't know. I heard that there might not be a recall. I don't know. Didn't you report that this morning? So I don't know what the story is on that. So I obviously want to help all the Republicans who are facing these elections. You make an interesting point about the Senate race. That's going to be the shortest primary we will have had in our state's history, because this recall is going to back up to, you know, whenever the date is. It's going to be a sprint of a Senate race, because who's going to pay attention to that race when you got, you know, the entire nation watching this recall occur? So based on whenever the recall is going to be, you know, 5 week, 4 week, you know, 3, and it's going to be an interesting Senate race, because they're not going to have a whole lot of time to be able to captivate the attention of the state for the primary election. And my guess is Tammy's, is she even unopposed? I mean, does she have a primary? She's going to win the nomination, I would assume. I don't know if she's going to have much of a primary or not. But
have you elected to endorse him
no,
in that particular race?
My policy has always been, if the RPW, the Republican Party of Wisconsin, makes an endorsement, which is a formal process at the convention where you where delegates, you have to get a majority of the delegates. If there's an RPW endorsement, then I'll endorse that candidate. Before, I don't endorse in primaries.
Does a sprint give former Governor Thompson
Yeah, I would
a
think
huge
so.
advantage?
Yeah, I mean, it's a name ID thing. Yeah, I would think it does.
So Tommy has taken a lot of heat from the Club for Growth. He's not conservative enough, in their opinion. What do you think? Is he a conservative?
Yeah, I think Tommy's a conservative. Tommy's an activist conservative. He's.
What do you mean by that, an activist?
Meaning Tommy's an ideas guy. Tommy's a guy who's an idea factory. He makes lots of proposals to try and fix problems, and he's not a stick in the mud.
Well, what they're really hitting him for, though, is spending.
Yeah, even when he was governor?
When he was governor. They're calling him a big spender, and yeah.
I wasn't around in those days.
Yeah, okay.